Hi everyone, Melissa here. So, the postal worker brought a rack today, but that's not all the postal worker brought. He also brought me a couple packages for a small haul. Or maybe not so small. But anyway, a haul. So I thought I'd share. So I'm in the process of opening my packet here. Now this came all the way from Sweden. Um, I ordered off of Crafty Creations on Etsy, and that shop is ran by um, the YouTube channel, the real life of me. I will link her channel below as well as her shop, and I strongly encourage you all to order from her. She is another crafter, another cross stitcher. So I know that her needles and her items will be quality, and she sent me a little note. Okay, her name is Marika. Um, she sent me a little note saying thank you for shopping at Crafty Bit Creations. Hope you'll enjoy needles and knitting markers. And she wraps everything very prettily um, in a little tissue paper with washi, sealed. And the reason I ordered from her, besides she is a cross stitcher, and these are the needles that she's using in her cross stitching, is I live in the U.S., okay, and the price I pay for needles is a great deal more. I got like 100 needles for what I would pay for like 8 needles here. Um, and not only that, but I recently bought a pack of needles um, from Loops and Thread, a 15 assorted pack of tapestry needles, and they were supposed to range in size from like 18 to 28, and I'm working on a piece of 22 count um, for my falling trees pattern, and every one of these needles was so large they wouldn't go through my fabric. And that's just ridiculous in my mind. When I buy a needle for cross stitching, I expect it to go through my fabric cross stitching. So I ordered 100 needles size 26 from her. And I ordered them, I believe, last Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday, when she did her video where she was sending things out. The night before, someone had ordered needles and knitting markers. That was me. That was when I ordered. So I ordered the 100 needles for myself. I also, because my grandmother-in-law just recently had a birthday a couple days ago, I have gotten her some knitting markers. They're on just little rings, and there's one with a little flower on it. But they are absolutely beautiful. I love them. Oops. They're just very pretty. And I know that she will like them because if she doesn't, she can give them back and I will use them. So that's what I ordered from the Crafty Creations website. Now, I did look at a bunch of the cards, but I'm not going to lie, shipping on these is a lot cheaper than shipping on a card. And since I make my own cards already, although I love her work, don't get me wrong, I think her work is well worth the fee. However, if I bought one of her cards and paid to have it shipped, since I already make cards, I felt like I could take that money and use it elsewhere. So But I suggest anyone who's looking for a nice card that does not make their own cards, you need to go there and get them, because that's like top end, excuse me, high end quality. So, and I am planning to go back later and order a card from her, but just not yet. I didn't have it in my budget this time. And I have picked out a couple cards that I really like of hers. So, yeah. And what this quickest shipping was for these items that I got, I'm actually thinking about ordering another pack of knitting markers and another 100 needles. Although I really wish she had some 28 size needles. Mainly because I'm wanting to work on some finer counts. I have a couple of 32 counts projects I want to do, and a couple of 40 count projects I want to do. So, let me get that out of the way. Package. Just so it doesn't show my address or the senders. So, we all know what these are. These are the fabulous Mo's hand-dyed fibers. So, let's see what I got today. Now, I did want to say that some of the ones I've gotten will not be kept by me. I have started picking things up to do a giveaway at some later point. Probably around the first of the year, maybe Yule time. Not really sure. Depends on my budget and how quickly I can accumulate what I want to give away, as well as when I will have the money to ship it out to the person who won. So I'm just going to go through these pretty quick because everyone I'm sure has already seen them. But since I just opened them, I haven't, so you'll have to bear with me. So this one is Belle. This is one of Mo's cottons. Oops. There we go. And it's just a really nice yellow with a reddy pinky collar. And now I did get some full sets just for the giveaways that I want to do. And here's Jasmine. Oh, that's such a pretty collar. And I'm not really a princessy kind of person as far as that goes. But these collars were just, I just had to have them. And here's Pinot. And I think that that's supposed to be the name of a wine. But as I am slightly dyslexic and ignorant of wine, I don't know how to say it. And Snow White. And, ooh, and here's Deep Ocean. And Berry. Those are just pretty. These are just, they're all so beautiful that, you know, I buy them and I really don't know what I'm going to stitch with them. I just know I have to have them. I know that sounds really odd, but yeah, I had to have them. And this is a thistle. And part of what I'm looking for is a collar for the wind. And another thistle. As far as the falling leaves stitching pattern. And another thistle. I must have really liked that collar on the computer. And another Pinot. I like that collar. I can see that going into a flower of some kind. And Belle. Now some of these that I have multiples of, such as the Snow White, these will go in, some of these will go into the giveaway drawings that I'm going to do, such as here's another Snow White. I don't need all these Snow Whites, however, I have a couple people that I would like to gift with Snow White, and a couple of giveaways I would like to include it in. So, and here's Hope. So, it's just a really light pink to a deeper maroony pink. And another Belle. And another Belle. Now, some of those I have gotten to do some floral patterns with. Maybe Moose. I'm not really sure what the name of that one is. Oh, Mouse, I bet. Yeah, I bet that's Mouse. And the only reason I wanted that one was I actually know someone with that as a nickname. So I had to have Mouse and another Mouse. And I still have all these to go through. So if there's one in particular that you see that you would like to know, I will probably just do this with them to show you. Because I take a lot of meds a day and I'm starting to get some dry mouth. And then my Welsh green. And that's just pretty. That one's just beautiful. I love that. So, oh, it's not too bad. I'm only at 12 minutes. I'm almost done. Well, define how almost. And then Hufflepuff. These are just some really pretty green colors. And I did get a couple sets of the Harry Potter collars specifically for the giveaway because we all know everybody likes Harry Potter except my husband. Slytherin. Ooh, kind of reminds you of a sea greeny color. Yeah, isn't that just lovely? So, and then I got another Bruce Lee. Now this is the one that I told you I was using for the falling leaves with the orange in it that I really liked. And then I have Ravenclaw. And that's kind of a bluey, purpley, grapey color maybe. And Gryffindor with its wonderful red and golds. So, I've been thinking as I've been talking and as I've been doing videos, another Slytherin, about this Stitch Along, Mirabilia Stitch Along in first of the year. And I've decided that I don't want to do it. I have chosen a couple of patterns that I really want to accomplish next year. And one of them is my Egypt Gardens chatelaine. I've started working on kitting it up. However, it's going to cost me a good amount to kit that one up. And because I really want to do that one, that is the one that I told my husband if I never stitch another thing in my life that I want to stitch that. I've decided not to do the Mirabilia because, you know, that's 30, 40, 50 bucks that I could put to another pattern. I have a few primitive hairs that I want to stitch next year. And things like that. So I've decided not to participate in the Mirabilia Stitch Along. I will actually probably be restitching Gigi at that time anyway. So and she is a Mirabilia, so maybe I will qualify, but that is a pattern that, and a piece that I've put aside because the pen that I used to mark did not wash out. Yeah, so that is in timeout and will have to be restarted because I've got blue lines everywhere. So yeah, bright idea, not so much. I've since bought some of the Sulky Sliver thread that Amanda on Mrs. Milky Bar Kid recommended, and I will try that. I'll let you know what I think. And then this is the WV, and this is the one that Randy Noonan had said was the one that she thought was the Boston Strong Collars. And I like it, but I think I'm going to use either the Sandy Beach and the Flip Flop instead. I have something else I think that would go better for, off the top of my head. We'll see. And then this word, Jimby, not a clue. But this is the collar of it. It's a really nice rusty brown collar. And another Bruce Lee. Like as you can tell, I love my Bruce Lee. And actually, I think I love Bruce Lee so much because it's got the color orange in it. And orange is my favorite color. One of my children, orange was his favorite color. And it just stuck with the rest of us. So, and then here's another Gryffindor with the yellows and golds and reds. And now I will be giving away at least one full set of the Harry Potter floss that Mo has done. I'm not sure when that giveaway will start or end. Once I have decided all that, I will let you know. But yeah, right now I just haven't gotten that far. So this one is Hagrid. Now, I like this one a lot. It is like a light purpley gray into a deeper gray color. And I really like that. I think that will make some nice designs. And here's another Hagrid. Okay, now we've got Patronus, which is this very light sky blue with a white. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Ravenclaw. Another Patronus. There we go. Another Gryffindor. Another Welsh Green. Harry. Which I really like this Harry. I think it's nice. I'm seeing a few things that I could do with that. And another Harry. And Brownie. And this is one of the ones I was showing you in the Falling Leaves pattern with the brown and the green in it. That's how that's stitched up. And another mouse. And I believe it was the Eskimo wife, cross stitcher, who was doing the music box that's a pattern with the mice in it. That one puts me in mind of that pattern with the mouse. And then I have a Wonderful Leek. And Lily. Now, One thing I have realized and learned is some of the threads that I had bought near Cinderella, namely Grassy, I had tried to just cut into and use, and I entangled and made a horrible mess. What I ended up doing with my silk flosses, especially, well, really only my silks, is I'm leaving them on this tag. This is another lily, but I'm leaving them here on this tag and pulling them from the front. One of the videos um, on FlossTube, and if I can find it, I will link it below. But she shows how she did it, and it was such a brilliant idea with the silks because it doesn't kink them. Um, what I do is um, this is Brownie. This is actually when I've done it too. I take it off of here, and I pin. I would cut this end and this end, and then just take it that way. And it works really well. It doesn't tangle. At least it hasn't so far for me. So for anyone who's struggling with how to start your silks, try that way. It's much better. And here's a Cinderella. And another Cinderella. I liked the Cinderellas to do with some of the sky on a pattern I liked that I own. It just reminded me of like a sky blue. So another Cinderella. And now remind you, some of these are going into giveaways or Yule gifts. So in a Ravenclaw, which I know for sure that at least 2 sets of Harry Potters are giveaway items. Slytherin. And I'm doing that because I'm choosing colors that I like and that I think would be enjoyed by the majority of viewers. But when I do a giveaway, I plan on doing a few, and I'm thinking around Yule or first of the year. I'm thinking maybe do one at Yule and one at the first of the year, because the first of the year, my family, nobody has money to buy luxuries like Morphloss. Here's Snitch. And my thought on it is, I want to share all these lovelies and get more people who like her flosses, because I think they are just absolutely wonderful. This is Patronus, again with the light blue and the white. And yet another Patronus. But remember, I am giving away several sets of these, as well as giveaways with just random colors that I think would go with a pattern of some sort. I don't know yet. Got a few things in mind. And this is a lily from the Harry Potter collection. And Hufflepuff, which reminds me very much of a springy green yellow color. We'll see. And Hope. Now this I want to do a breast cancer awareness ribbon. So Jasmine. And another Cinderella. And another mouse. Merida. I know it is one of her newer ones that she just did on a redye. I think, but I suck at reading some of these words. Um, just because I don't understand what they are. I don't know. Um, Jasmine, with dyslexia, things look backwards. It's just hard to anchor the words and the letters in my mind so that I can completely see what it is. Now, I love to read. I'm not very good at it, but I love to read. Jasmine. Um, I enjoy learning and I enjoy challenging myself. So, some of these words are, I'm going to have to look up on the dictionary and see what they say, like how they're pronounced and what they mean. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do that just so I know. And then here's another Jasmine. Almost done. And another Hagrid, which I really like Hagrid. I like Hagrid, Patronus, Hufflepuff, and Harry, I think, the best in this line. But they're all beautiful. There's Snitch. And Emily. Another Harry. Harry Potter. I loved those books. My oldest son, when he was about 8, I was reading to him, and I guess I was butchering words that he already knew because he stopped and corrected my English and enunciation of them. And then here is another leak. Merida, maybe? Anyway, it's again the same color that I couldn't say the last time. Autumn Meadow. Autumn Meadow. Autumn Meadow. I just liked the gray and the pink together. I think that'll turn out to be something that'll stitch up really pretty. I don't know what it'll stitch yet, but I'm sure it'll stitch up beautifully. Deep Ocean. And then this is, like I said, it's like a gray with the green and the light bluey purple colors. It's really nice. I like these. Um, and Ice Cream Sundae. And that's it. I have reached the bottom of the bag. Now, the reason it took so long, y'all, is this. There we go. These are my flosses from Mo. So, sorry it took 30 minutes or 29 minutes to get through, but they're all so pretty, so I had to share. Just in case there's anyone who has not heard of Mo Sale on Facebook, it is a Facebook group, and I will try and add a link below, down in the extra info section. I have made a few needle minders, mainly so that when I do my giveaway, I have a variety of items to include. And I have really enjoyed it. Um, I'm enjoying cross stitching. I'm enjoying meeting all of you people through FlossTube and talking with you. Um, so that's my haul for today, everyone. I hope you have a great day. Bye, y'all.